boom. Let me go tweet the link. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Postgame Pouting, what I hate Sean. Jamal was good. I share that sentiment. All right, tweeted. Let me see. Boom. All right, got the tweets out. Boom. I'm going to try to keep the energy not too high, easing my way back into things. But that was ridiculous. Oh, yeah. As you can see, robbed again. Let's wait for a couple more people to get in here. Very upsetting, bro. Very upsetting. I don't know. I mean, for the last 2 games that I've been around for, we were robbed by the refs against top teams in the Eastern Conference. And it's a shame that we have to endure that while playing against very good teams. You feel me? Like, I feel like we played well enough to win both of these games. They did it again. They did it again. All right, let's get it. Oh, it feels good to be back. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Knicks fans here, there, and abound. Welcome to Postgame Pouting with I Hate Sean. This is Postgame Pouting. I'm I Hate Sean, and the Knicks were robbed by the referees yet again, and to an egregious tune. I don't know, bro. Like, there was a lot. I mean, first of all, there was a lot of contact on, our end of the floor. A lot of Randall drives that didn't get, benefit of the doubt, I guess. That works once or twice, but when that's what happens all night, it's beyond the benefit of the doubt. Like, even the drive where he attacked and he beat Tobias off the dribble, Julius, and then he got to the basket and, like, made the acrobatic move and tried to finish over Dwight Howard. Dwight threw a chicken wing out there as he was going up. Like, that is a foul. That's enough to be a foul. We can't look at every single call and be like, yeah, well, technically, like, because that's not what happens on the other end. When they look like fouls, they get called fouls. Like, it's crazy. There was so much contact allowed. Like, they were getting away with murder. And we played through all of that. And, we killed ourselves at the free throw line today. I mean, that's beside, it was ridiculous. What did we shoot from the free throw line today? Let's see. We were 13 of 23 from the free throw line. You're not going to, like, and we lost by 1 point. That's really frustrating. And we went to overtime. So that's really frustrating. We got to do better there. But, I mean, the refs absolutely robbed us. And then right up to the last play, that's just not a foul call, bro. You don't make that call. You very rarely ever see that call made in close games down the stretch. I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know how you make that call. Like, Tobias was barely in the play. He wasn't going to get that rebound. He wasn't in position. And the game was, like, pretty much over, bro. Like, that miss right there, that stop right there, and that rebound once secured would have been, like, victory lap time. And instead, you put a team that's on the bonus at the free throw line, don't even give us the ability to challenge it. Apparently, Tibbs called timeout so that he could challenge, and they let the timeout go by, never even review the play, which, I mean, had they reviewed it, they probably wouldn't have overturned it because there was some contact. If you did call a foul, it's tough to overturn it, but that's a horrible foul call, bro. That was just a terrible call, and that is just really disheartening, bro. Like, I was, out of commission for the Magic game and out of commission for the Sixers game, but it's like the last time we got on here was after the Nets game. We were robbed then, too, so just being robbed like this against such solid teams and us playing such solid games, sticking with it, falling behind early, everybody clamping up defensively, having their, withstanding the blows from the Sixers, the ridiculous Danny Green shots that dropped. We really kept coming back, and it hurts, man. This one hurts. I was really excited for this. It was great to have Mitch back. Saw him limping too, so hopefully he's all right. But this one hurts. Let's get to the comments, though, because I'm sure we're all feeling the same exact way. Jamal says, I'm going to throw up. I feel that 100%, bro. It was disgusting. It was really gross. I almost didn't. It was so disheartening. I almost didn't want to get on here. And I was really looking forward to get on here because I missed a couple games. You feel me? We haven't done this in a while. So once again, shout out to y'all for, my apologies for missing those games. I'll do my best not to miss any more going forward. If I'm within my right mind and home, I will be here. It's really upsetting. Claudia says, I'm ready to fight. I feel you, bro. Really upset, bro. Like oof. I'm trying not to let it get the best of my energy, but man, that one hurt. Jamal says, you have to let that call go, especially with 5.3 left. And for the icing on the cake, Julius's game winner rolls out. Yeah, it wouldn't have been a game winner. It would have tied it up and sent us to overtime again. But that hurt too, because he was able to get a good shot with 5 seconds left, got a good pull up, got a good look. And, it went halfway down and rolled out, so that hurt. Definitely added insult to injury. But, yeah, you can't make that call at 5 seconds, bro. You just can't, because he wasn't – I don't think that Julius forearm impacted anything. Like, I don't know. That was just a horrible call. Like, and it's just unbelievable how we keep being the ones to go down like that. Like, that's so unfortunate, man. And, pain. Yes, pain, exactly. Jonathan, in all caps – refs be hating, but Julius is a straight guy. Yo, Julius was amazing today, bro. Julius Randle was phenomenal. Even though he was off at points, he's 4 for 7 from 3. That's huge. He had some big shots, some very talented buckets. 7 for 23, not the greatest day from the field, but still he made huge plays. He came up huge. He had 5 steals tonight, 24 points, 7 boards, 3 assists, 5 steals. I mean, that's a great line. Like, he did a great job. It was a rough night. He was being harassed. And he couldn't really get calls on. Let me see. How many free throws did he take? He was 6 of 8 from the free throw line. I feel like Julius got fouled a lot more than that tonight. But hey, I'm ready to fight in all caps. Claude's really ready to fight. I would have yelled it, but I don't have that today. Maybe next game. Jonas, cups to the rose. Yo, I really am in Marvin's room as well, bro. Very sad. I've been on this road too long. The woman that I would try. Happy with a good guy. Nah. Knee Randall to eat the fine and get some things off his chest from the last 4 games. Leo, I feel you on that sentiment. I can't tell a guy to eat thousands of dollars. But I really, he deserves to voice it at this point, because we're just getting him in particular especially is just getting robbed, bro. Like, we are getting robbed. Like, that was robbery. We should have had that game. We should be over 500 right now. I think being over 500 would have put us in like the Eastern Conference standings, NBA. 5 seed, now we're in 7. So, I mean, that's frustrating. We're back under 500. We could have been over having a back-to-back against the Wizards to put us 3 games over 500 if we execute properly. So it's really upsetting. It's really disheartening, and we deserve better than that, man. We played well enough to win that game, and we shouldn't have to deal with that. Christian says, that was robbery. Sick of this. I fully agree, bro. Very sick of it. It was definitely robbery. I don't really understand how they justify making that call, bro. Like, it really doesn't make sense. Dwight Howard hit Julius with a flying elbow to no call, but 5 seconds left, or just hand him the free throws and deny a challenge. Gross. Yeah, very gross, bro. Very extremely gross. That was a comment from the Twitter. We lost another game on free throws. Frederick, you are correct. 13 for 23, man. You cannot do that, especially when you lose by 1 point. Going 13 for 23 from the free throw line has a big part of why refs today, because one was out for health and safety protocol. 2 refs found a way to make a horrible call and decide a game. Like, for 2 games in a row now, the refs have decided the game for us. Well, not 2 games in a row, because I was going for 2 games. But this and the Brooklyn game, the refs have decided the game for us. We're 1-5 now in the division. We could easily be 2-4, even 3-3. Like, we got robbed twice. And that's going to go a long way down the stretch. That's really frustrating. This game is going to come back. And, when we're fighting, we're jostling for position. Yeah, man, that was ugly. It really hurts. If it was one thing, like if we collapsed down the stretch, or if they got really hot or something like that, and we just couldn't keep up, whatever. But for it to be something that was taken out of our hands, even after we earned it, bro, like, we deserve that game, man. Like, we played well. We weathered the storm. They hit their shots. We kept hitting our shots. We got stops when we needed stops. We made big buckets. And we got that last stop that we needed, and we got the last stop, and they want to call a forearm for a guy who's pretty much under the basket and damn near out of bounds, like off the ball. I just don't. With 5 seconds left, and then you don't even honor a challenge. Like, it's just, I don't know, bro. That's disgusting. Like, that's so nasty. Oh, it's so frustrating. Antonio says, I'm sick in all caps. I agree. Sick. Extremely and truly sick. Leo says, need a female tendencies level soundbite. Female tendencies level soundbite. Oh, from Julius. Who was it that said female tendencies? I can't remember all of a sudden. But yeah, Jamal says the refs have sold out in 3 of our 4 games. Our record in those 4 games, 1-3. Weird, bro. It's crazy. I didn't see the first Philly game. I was, out of commission. I didn't see the first Philly game, but yeah, this was bad. The Nets game for sure, this game for sure, and it's just like, why? Like, why? I don't. Claudia says Adam Silver definitely got looking at his refs. Yeah, bro, because this is bad. Like, I don't know, like, this is bad. This isn't even like, oh, like we're mad that our team to happen, bro. It's ridiculous. Jonathan says, and the winner of the game is the referees. Oh wait, no, I meant the 76ers. Parentheses should have been the Knicks. Yeah, the referees decided the game. They made the final play, like, again, and it's just gross. It's disgusting, and like I don't know at what point how many of these we have to take before like the NBA does something about it, like, or like I need a statement or something, bro. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, this is bad. That's bad officiating, bro. You do not make that call at that stage in the game. Officials should not be deciding a game like that. Not for a play like that. It'd be like, no, that's not the call you make. That was almost like one of those, they got to keep the Sixers in first place while Joel Embiid is out kind of calls. That was, I don't know. Because you literally handed them the game, bro. Like, you handed them the game. We were in the bonus. It was clear. Like, that was known. We were in the bonus. We got to stop. We earned that stop, bro. Like, there's no way you make that foul call. It's just wrong. It's wrong. That ref might be a Sixers fan. Like, there's no way. That's the type of thing I would do if I was officiating a game where the Knicks were on the other side. Like, well, I could make that call and make us, woo! Like, that's crazy. Like, that's crazy, bro. There's just no way that you make that call as a real official. Like, that's insane. Boom, boom, boom. Sam says, what's good, Sam? TKW in the building. Sean, I'm happy with the recap. I just tuned in, but I'm miserable overall. That L stung. Yo, it stung. My energy's low. 1, because that hurt. And, 2, I don't want to, like, I don't know, I'm easing it back. But, yeah, like, that stung for sure. Like, it really hurt. It just, like, drained all the joy out of me. Like, I was really enjoying that game. And honestly, had we lost the heartbreaker where they hit a game winner or something, or we didn't get it done down the stretch, I would have been really upset. It would have been tough. But it wouldn't have felt like this. Like, this just feels so empty because the refs took the game from us, and it's really upsetting. It's really not fair. Leo says, hey, Sean, they did it again. They did it again, bro. They robbed us again. There we go. Robbed again, if you didn't see. Boom. Claudia says, Randall is getting shafted constantly. It doesn't make any sense, bro. It doesn't make any sense. It's almost like they don't have respect for him, and it's crazy. I feel like he's earned the respect at this point. Like, he shouldn't have to be dealing with that. That was ridiculous. I don't understand, bro. Like, I really don't get it. And all I can keep saying is I don't understand. I don't get it because it makes no sense. It doesn't make any sense. This should have been a win. This should be post-game prosperity. We should be going up right now. We should be over 500, looking to, build some momentum on that going into the next couple games. We really got killed. Boom, boom, boom. Mike says, I'm sick. I feel you, Mike. I'm sick as well. Like, in my chest, in my heart of hearts, like, it really hurts. I wear my heart on my sleeve, and it's in pain. Boom, boom, boom. Aiden says, man, depressing loss, but besides the loss, I'm so happy you are back and hope everything is good and well, man. Hey, Aiden, appreciate you, bro. That's love always, for real. Yeah, I'm really glad to be back. I hated missing those 2 games, but to anyone out there who was concerned, like, thank you guys for your concern and your kind words. I hate that I wasn't able to reach out to everybody individually who reached out and, like, let you know how much it means, but overall though, I'm good. In case anybody's worried or wondering, like, I'm good. I'm happy. I'm in a good place in life. Honestly, I don't even really. It wasn't one of, like, I had a manic episode. If anybody was unsure, I'm not gonna harp on it too long, but it was one of the comments, so I just wanted to let everybody know. and I was able to bounce back, get through it, keep it moving. We're still here. You feel me? Still doing all the things that I want to be able to do. So I'm blessed. Honestly, I'm just happy to be here. Happy to be back with you guys. There was a point where I was really nervous about what was going on, what was happening. So just to be able to be back in this seat, all the opportunity to be able to go through these games with you guys. I hate that my energy is not high enough where it normally is when we're doing this. I'll be better by Tuesday. You know, I used to say it all the time. I mean, I say it all the time, but I think it'll mean even more now every time I say it, like after that experience. Let's see. Mike says, I'm pouring a stiff drink. I want to feel all the pain. Yo, honestly, after this, I don't know. I'm about to just try to like watch something and like I don't completely take my mind off of this because this one hurt. I don't want to think about it much anymore. It's hurting my head. It's hurting my chest. I just want to be, you know, in a good state of mind. I'll watch the post-game interviews tomorrow. I'm not mad at the players at all. RJ had it. Yo, can we talk about RJ Barrett, bro? RJ is so skilled. He gets to the basket so well. He's such an excellent passer in those situations. He finds the corners well. I hope that we run more of the offense through him. I feel like when we allow him to create, he's a great threat, and he gets to the basket really well. And the Sixers are an excellent defensive team. I mean, they're right up there with us. Like they play great defense. They're active in the passing lanes. They're very switchable. Ben Simmons is one of the best defenders in the NBA. I mean, he might be the defensive player of the year. So the fact that RJ was able to do some of the things he was able to do today against them, I mean, what do you even say to that? Like, he's 20 years old, and he looks unstoppable in transition, attacking the basket. That little spin fadeaway he shot over Dwight when he was attacking and, like, turned back, it was like, yo. When he took Ben Simmons out and then turned his back real quick and went baseline and got the finish. Even the one that put us ahead toward the end where Allie Burks advanced it to him, and he was able to be patient and, you know, get the guys to fly by him and finish in traffic. Like, RJ is just so phenomenal, bro, and I'm so proud of him and so happy that he's on our team. And I really can't get away from the fact that I hate the way this game ended and that we were robbed. Boom. Claudia said Randall is an all-star, but just like Melo, he's getting shafted. Exactly. He's not getting respected as the all-star that he is, and there's no not rewarding it. I don't understand, bro. Like we're getting robbed, bro. Like robbed. There's no way in hell. Say what you like the other night, whatever. But tonight, bro. Like it was literally a win. It's not even a matter of we would have gotten a chance to be up. No, like tonight was a win. It was in the books, bro. We got that stop. We get that rebound. They got a foul. Whatever they got, cool. Like it was about to be a wrap. I don't even know if they would have been able to foul right away because Tobias was the only person in the area and he wasn't even in position. So we would have had some space to be able to like throw the ball out after we got the rebound. Like we would have been good. Like, we got rocked. They literally took a win from us, bro. Like they just shifted it from the win column to the loss column, like just like that, and put us back under 500. And it's so frustrating. Frederick says, let's get those likes up for Sean and the Knicks wall. Yo, salute to you, Frederick. Yeah, like, subscribe, tell a friend and tell a friend. You feel me? The energy is usually higher in here, so my apologies for that. We'll get back to it. But, yeah, like, tell a friend and tell a friend. We're here after every single game, win or loss, rain or shine, prosperity or pouting. We're here. We do it together. We get through it. And whether the refs rob us, whether we have a bad night from the field, whether we have an excellent game and we're just in here celebrating, we make it happen in here. So, yeah, subscribe, like, all that stuff, man. Tell a friend and tell a friend so we can get these numbers up. Yo, shout out to you guys, by the way, because the last game that we were able to do was the Brooklyn Nets game, because that's the last one I was here for. But I looked in it today, and it said it had like 1.4 or 1.5K views on YouTube, and that's crazy because, I mean, the highest these ever really get is like, 500, 600, sometimes that's like 200, 300. I mean, I appreciate every single one of y'all, and especially you guys that are in here. So, but seeing that have those kind of numbers is wild. So, let's keep pushing, man. Tell a friend and tell a friend. Let's have a great time in here. Let's get the numbers up and, really enjoy ourselves. But shout out to you guys. It really sucks that we were robbed today. It should have been prosperity. We should have been going up. I should have been bouncing off the walls and all that shit. But Jamal says, I'm so sad, TBH. I feel you, bro. Like, this loss hurt, bro. Like, it really, really hurt. Like, badly. It hurt. Leo says, Randall and RJ can't get a single call. It's ridiculous. On a happier note, Burks is a dog on both ends. Yeah, Randall and RJ really can't get a call, and I don't understand. It makes no sense. They both attacked very well, and neither one of them got calls, and you clearly see that the threshold for calls isn't really that high, clearly, since we were able to make that kind of call 5 seconds left in the game. So, yeah, I would like for them to start getting calls. RJ had some great drives. Even some of the finishes is like, that's an N1. Like, I'm not really sure why he doesn't get that foul call, but that's definitely an M1. And we need to, like, I don't know what it's gonna take for us to get those calls, bro. I have no idea, but it's ridiculous, and I'd like it to stop. I'd like to stop getting robbed by the refs. I don't like to be the guy that complains about it and the refs this, the refs that, but like, come on, it's egregious at times, and it keeps happening. Like, this is bad. This isn't like, oh, they got more free throws than us today, or oh, the out of bounds call could have gone to other. Nah, bro, this is bad. This is really bad. The officials are terrible, and they keep robbing us. That call doesn't happen if Pop or Nash is coaching. That call doesn't happen if LeBron or LaMelo are playing. Yo, Jonas, I don't know what we have to do to be able to just be simply respected to play basketball. Like, that's all I'm asking for. Just a level playing field. We're not asking for a whole lot. We're not asking for special treatment. We're not asking, oh, because we're in New York. No. Especially at home, bro. Like, just give us fair treatment. Please, that's all we're asking for. If we are given a level playing field, I believe in our team's chances most nights, pretty much every night. I believe in our team's chances. So it's just like, to be robbed like this, man, like this one was tough. Like, we deserved better. We really earned this win, bro. Like, we deserve to win this game, and that's the part that's so frustrating. Like, the Nets robbery one was bad. We were getting robbed a lot down the stretch, and then that last call was annoying. So that was an annoying game, but at least that game we were down and we were trying to get back. But like, this game, we would have had the win if they didn't make that call, and like, that's the crazy part. And you never see that call made, bro. Like, there's a reason you never see that call made. Like, that's not a foul at that stage in the game. It just isn't. Landis says, I'm not even mad because we really won that game. Okay, I'm still mad. LOL. Yo, I feel you. I'm right there with you. It's like, yo, like, it was a good game. I'm happy with the players. Who was Leo was also pointing out Burks being a dog. Burks made some really big buckets for us. He knocked down some big shots. Had some really nice drives and finishes. The way that he was there, played the weak side and got a couple steals was really big. Yeah, he was really good for us tonight. And I just would like us to stop putting him in situations where he's got to run too much of the offense. Allow him to be the spot-up shooter. Allow him to, like, let RJ orchestrate the offense. Let RJ find guys. And let Burks be the guy spotting up. Like, that seems to work better for both of them. Also, don't know why Burks didn't just drop it off to Julius on that fast break when he got the steal. And, you know, we ended up missing the layup. And this game, we went through a lot this game, man. Rasheem says, that game was literally in our hands. Sucks that it ended like that. Burks was on fire, but wish he made that shot on the elbow. Refs make calls like that, but we never get them in our favor. Rasheem, I fully agree. This game was definitely in our hands, and it ended like that, and that's terrible. Burks was on fire. He was huge for us today, as Jonas, no, who was it that said? As Leo had previously said. And yeah, like, we don't get those in our favor, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, one thing that we did get in our favor today, I believe Burks went backcourt on the play where Julius kicked it out to RJ in the corner and RJ swung it over to Reggie. I'm pretty sure Burks went backcourt and it wasn't called, so I appreciate that. But I mean, there were just so many things in this game. I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know. They decided the game. That's the part that's so frustrating. Like, they really decided the game, and it's just like, you know, that's so uncool to me. Boom. Christian says, let me know why Alec Burks either makes me very happy or makes me very annoyed by his play. Yeah, he's one of the most erratic guys I've seen in terms of, like, you know, from one play to the next. Like, he can be doing great. He can be making great plays, and he can also be pissing you off and picking his dribble up and, like, all kinds of. So it's just, you know, excuse me. I don't really have anything for that, honestly. Like, it's impressive almost how, you know, hot and cold it can be at times. Julio says, you can't make that call at that time. It was a foul, but you don't make that call at that time. You don't. You just don't. Under no circumstances do you make that call at that time. And it wasn't even like Tobias was in position to get the rebound, and then Julius pushed him out of position, so you had to call it. Nah, bro, you don't make that call. You just don't. You don't make that call, man. It's so unfortunate. Why is it that when the Sixers were hacking and whacking us all game, there were no whistles, but when Julius slightly tapped someone, it's a foul? Mega Man, that's a great question, man. Like, there was a lot of contact. RJ had a lot of drives. Julius had a lot of drives. Just a lot going on. They were like mauling us at points, and nothing was being called for it. And I think Keith had tweeted, he was like, or I can't remember who it was. I hate to give the credit if it was somebody else, but it was like, yeah, Ben Simmons is an amazing defender, but he gets away with murder, and it's true. Like, he's just they allow the physicality to be at such a high level that isn't allowed on the other end. Like, and it's really annoying. Boom. All I want to say is those refs will never see heaven. Whoa, that is extreme. I'm going to just leave that where it's at. My goodness. Christian said, RJ stripped Ben, they called a foul. RJ drives and gets hacked, no foul. Ridiculous, bro, ridiculous. And I don't know what it's going to take because RJ's been playing very good basketball for the majority of the season, and he's the second best player on a team that's like pretty firmly in the playoff race. So it's like, when can he start being respected? When does he start getting respected as one of the young stars in the league? Like, when do refs start treating him like that and stop like, I don't know. Like, it's so crazy. He has to play like despite the refs instead of like, you know, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. I don't know what it's going to take for that to change, but I really would like the NBA to step in and do something because, like, the way that we're being officiated on a consistent basis is out of control, bro. It's out of control. It doesn't make any sense, and it's really, like, it's literally costing us games, and this is not okay. Like, if we, like, the positioning and seeding is going to matter a whole lot. You know, we're in the second half of the season now. It's downhill. We need everything. We need every single game we can get, bro. Like, and the game against the Sixers like that would have been big. We would have been sitting in the 5 seed instead of the 7 seed. About to play back-to-back games against the Wizards, like that. We were robbed, bro. We were robbed, and it's really unfair, and it really doesn't make any sense. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see. Claudia says Dwight Howard never plays non-fouling, offense and defense. The man fouls over and over. Yeah, he was just hacking out there, bro, and nothing was being called. It was ridiculous, and he gets away with so much. It's insane. Jonas says, I'm going to put out a soft. They said to G League him, don't have the energy for all caps. Glad you didn't put in all caps because I don't have the energy to yell it. But they really did say to G League him. Those imbeciles, those idiots, those dumbasses, those fools, those half-wits. Unbelievable. Leo says, it was such a beautiful 80s type basketball game to end on that stupid way again. If someone calls that foul on me in the park, I'm throwing hands. Yeah, if you, like, literally, like, yes, if you make that foul call in a pickup game, I'm going to be annoyed. I'm going to be like, really, bro? But to make that call in an NBA game, what times you can say it, like, that was robbery, bro. It really took the game out of our hands and gave it to the Sixers. And, of course, that was the time that Tobias steps up and knocks them both down. Sickening. Alex says, I'm so annoyed at that call. That game was complete BS and clearly fixed. I hope some players can really come together and file complaints against the league for BS calls. Take on Randall when his leg pulled. Yeah. The dude tried to pull Julius's ACL out of place over a loose ball, and they gave him a tech for being upset about it. Like, come on, bro. Like, at some point, I feel like if you pull at LeBron's leg like that, and not to say Julius is LeBron, but it's just like, bro, like, you got to call things objectively at some points. Like, if you pull on LeBron's leg like that, if you pull on Giannis's leg like that, if you pull on like any like top player in the league, and if you pull on anybody's leg like that, when they're having the season they're having, and it's their livelihood. Like, yeah, I'm gonna be upset too. So it's just like, I feel like the refs should be able to, like, the refs are just horrible today, bro. The refs are awful. The refs sucked. Boom, boom, boom. Dylan says, I'm physically ill, bro. Bro, it's really hurting. It's really hurting to even get through this right now. I'm like, my chest, my head, all of it is just like, it's a painful one, man. It's a painful one. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. All right, I'm gonna start speeding up a little bit. Boom, 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 boom. Mega Man says, I'm genuinely sick to my stomach. We are all right there with you, bro. Trust me. Dylan says, just fine. Julius fine. Incoming, LOL. He just aired the refs out. Yo, I'm really glad. I can't wait to see it. Yeah, the refs deserve to be aired out. This is getting ridiculous, bro. I'm glad he aired them out. For real. Like, this is insane. Like, something has to be said. They can't keep getting away with this shit. Like, they are who we thought they were, and we let them get away with it. Where's Denny Green? Michael says, hey, bro, happy you're back rocking with us. Glad you got home and saw all the kind words. I was just like, wow, this is dope. They gave him a technical for being mad that a player grabbed his leg. Bro, exactly. Like, it's crazy. He was being assaulted. I wish that the NBA would hold refs accountable for bad calls. They need to make it public. They need to make it something we all know. It needs to be public knowledge, common knowledge, what happens with these referees and what the reprimands are, or what, like, because something's got to be done, bro. They've got to be evaluated. There's got to be consequences for their poor performance. That this is a poor performance now. This is another game that's been taken away from us by referees. If the players happen, if the players do that, if the coaches do that, whatever, there's a consequence for it. You lose. Like, you lose things like that. So it's just like, there's got to be a consequence to the refs, bro. They can't just be operating however they want. I feel like if there's a consequence to the refs and there's certain things that they got to speak for, they're held accountable for, you don't make that call in 5 seconds. You don't. But when you can just do whatever you want, and it's like, okay, whatever, like, yeah, I can decide this game. I feel like it. I'm going to be the starter today. Only 2 refs, not out of 3, I worked real hard today. I deserve to decide this game. Like, no, that's bullshit. Boom, boom, boom. Aiden says my love-hate relationships with Burks and Reggie is crazy. Hey, yo, Reggie had an excellent game defensively tonight. He did a really good job on Ben, and when he was on Tobias, he did a great job on him. I also thought RJ did a great job. There was one Matisse Thybulle three that they hit down the stretch. I think it was an overtime where I was just like, I don't really know why we even helped that much. I think it was Burks that was on him, and he came all the way over because Tobias was trying to go at RJ, and I'm just like, I'll live with Tobias Harris trying to bully RJ, at least until he goes into the help that's naturally there. Like, we don't have to sink in from all the way across and give up a wide open three. So yeah, but Reggie did a great job defensively. But we need a legit scorer, bro. Like, I'm not gonna hate on Reggie or anything. He played well today, but I mean, we need more. Like, the defense is cool, great. Thanks for defending well, but I mean, he gave us 6 points. You got to be able to give us more than 6. And like, when it showed a lot, especially because of the pressure that Philly puts on. And those are the kind of things that's going to happen in the playoffs. But it's like the pressure that they put on. Okay, once they close out on that initial, shot, what does he have for us? He's not going to put the ball on the floor and blow by anybody. He's not going to create anything after that. So it's just like, not saying he shouldn't be on the team or anything like that. I love Reggie. You feel me? He's played really well recently. He's hit some shots. He's defending. I just commended the defense, but we need more on a game where, like Julius is struggling a little bit. RJ had it going some. I also think it took too long to come back into the game. I don't know why. On our second best, he was really playing well. He was effective. He was efficient, and he was almost scoring at will at points, or at least creating. So I don't know why it took so long to get him back in the game in the fourth quarter, and I think that hurt us. Another person at that guard spot, like another wing who can really consistently create. Neither one of those, between Reggie and Burks, neither one of them is consistent. And Burks played really well today, but I would like him to do that off the bench more. And I would like us to have an actual guy in the lineup who we can do. Don't fully understand why we don't go. Oh, wait, no, hold on. Michael says, got to learn how to close games as a team. That's job closing the game against a very good team, and we got it taken away from us. Don't fully understand why we don't go through RJ more late in games, especially when he's playing well. Michael, I would really like to know. I don't know why he wasn't back in earlier. I don't know why we don't go through him more. Like, there were a couple possessions down the stretch where RJ didn't even touch the ball, and it's just like, he's playing really well. Like, he's attacking really well. He's getting in the lane. He's finding guys. He's making those reads. He's getting to the rack. Like, now they decided the last Philly game too. Yeah, see, I wasn't here for that one. But it's just like, it's bullshit. Step back 3-pointer. Boom, boom. Dylan says the ref was totally drafted by the Sixers. LMAO, I can't do this anymore. Yeah, he had, like, on his My Player or something. Yeah, like, he's something. Like, he's got some affinity to the Sixers, bro. There's no way. There's no way you make that call. I just refuse to believe it. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, literally drafted by the Sixers. Oh, yo, come on, son. Come on. Okay, all right. Oh, okay, all right. Come on, bro. What's going on? The jig is up, for real. Earlier I said, I was like, yo, like, the only way that you make that call, I would make that call if it was the Knicks, and I was like, okay, I can get them win right here. What, son? Come on, bro. Come on. Fun fact about Mike Breen during the broadcast, the ref that teed up Tibbs was drafted by the Sixers in '84. I didn't even hear that part during the broadcast. Bro, come on, bro. Like, are you serious? LML, you can't make this up. I bet he's a season ticket holder. For real, like, come on. That's gross, bro. The NBA, nah, I need that loss off the record. Like, nah, we got to run that one back. I'm sorry. Like, the game was decided by a ref who was drafted by that team. Bro, come on. I feel like it's irresponsible to even, I feel like if you were drafted by a team, you shouldn't even be able to ref their games. Like, I don't know. Like, that's... I feel like that guy should never, like I said, there should be repercussions for the refs. That guy should never be able to ref another Sixers game. It's like, okay, you've shown that if it's given to you, you're going to decide the game for the Sixers. Like, there got to be something, bro. Something. Boom, 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 boom. Is Burks going to be someone the Knicks can trust in crunch time? Looked like they relied on him a lot toward the end. I would like to rely on him for spot-up shooting and, some shot creation, but not to run the offense through. I don't think, a couple tough possessions that we almost had turnovers because he's not really supposed to be doing that. I know that Tibbs loves that he played point guard in a couple stints in other places and things like that, but Alec Burks is not a point guard. And he's better suited being a spot-up guy and a guy who just creates when he gets chances to look for his own shot. He's not really a guy that's going to set the offense up. He doesn't really look to do so. Like, and he's not really that great at doing it. So I'd really rather have those touches go to RJ for sure. John says, oh, that was Anthony that said that, by the way. John says, knowing there's no games left with the Sixers this season stings even more. Yeah, like the 1 point, two 1 point losses against a team in 1 week is just like really painful, and especially when this one was definitely decided by the refs, and you guys said the previous one was too. So, it's disgusting, bro. It's very nasty. It's filthy. Boom, 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 boom. Rasheem says, always do what you need to maintain your mental health. It's very true, very 100% factual. Thank you so much. Yeah, Impossible Heart on My Sleeve hoodies coming soon. That's like the brand that I have behind like mental health and all that. Boom. Burks is a god in the last 3 minutes of regulation and for OT and only then. He made some big plays in other stages of the game too, but I love the way that he stepped up toward the end, and hopefully he's able to do that for us more consistently. And even like in the stage, like hopefully he can give us more of the great and less of the bad, and be that guy for us throughout the rest of the season. That would be really important. That would be really great. That would be something to help this team a lot. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. This freaking game, bro. Such a physical game, and losing on that ticky-tack foul. Disgusting, bro. Exactly. Eric, you are completely right. As physical as this game was, to lose it on a ticky-tack foul is disgusting. Also, like the last comment, Burks is a guy in the last 3 minutes of regulation and OT. I want to say the pronunciation of your name is Lavash, or if Lavash, whatever it may be. If I'm getting it wrong, DM it to me and let me know so I don't say your name wrong in here. I hate to do that. Michael says, RJ is night and day from the first Sixers game to the past 2 games. Yo, beautiful thing to see, bro. Didn't see the last game against the Sixers, but amazing, like how he really, night and day. Because the first Sixers game, he didn't know what to do out there. Ben Simmons was on him, and it was almost like he completely nullified him. And you can't completely nullify RJ Barrett anymore. He's gonna get his, bro. Like he's gonna get his. He's poised, and he's only 20 years old, man. It makes me so happy. Boom. Eric says, I think once Howard went out, Tibbs should have put Frank in for Noel and moved Julius to center. Frank would have rotated faster on the Harris 3. You're not even wrong about that. I think that would have been a good decision as well. I think that would have helped us. I think that would have been good. That would have been a good move to make. Hindsight, but I agree with that. That would have been a good sub. Boom. Orlando says, pain in my heart, so I'm going to choose to focus on the fact that we played really sloppy at times, got robbed by the refs, and still only lost by 1 in OT to the number 1 team in the East. Still sucks, though. Definitely still sucks, but you're right. Taking a positive outlook is the best way to take it. I mean, you got 2 options. Be upset or be as positive about it as possible. It's going to be the result one way or another. So, shout out to you for that, Orlando. Also looking forward to getting Derrick Rose back and getting Mitch having more minutes. I don't know when we'll get Derrick Rose back. I don't know what's going on with that health and safety protocol thing. But it'll be a big help to us when he comes back, especially if it's him coming back and still no Alfred. Boom. Matthew Saltzman says, it's exhausting because this team is 1 made bucket or 1 less blown call away from arriving. A big W against a big team, and we might finally get the respect we've earned. Yeah, man, I don't know. We could have beat the Sixers and the Nets this week. And, we played well enough to win both of them, or all 3 of them. And, we were robbed. So that's unfortunate. I really would this would have been a great game to have that arrival, be over 500, have 2 games against the Wizards coming up, Mitch coming back and getting more acclimated, Rose coming back soon. And just really getting downhill and knocking it out, and hopefully we're able to still do so. But yeah, this is disheartening, man. You play well enough to get dubs, and you end up with L's, and it's because the refs took it away. So, I mean, I am sick to my stomach still. Let's see. Mega Man says, I just saw a replay where Dwight Howard pushed RJ about 5 feet under the basket and no call, bro. Dwight was throwing people all game, and nothing. I don't understand why they felt so compelled to make calls like that toward the end, but hey. Or I guess it was because, they were drafted by the team. Mega Man also says, I don't understand why it's only okay to do this stuff to the Knicks. I have absolutely no respect for NBA refs anymore. Bro, the officiating has been absolutely horrible, and we've been subject to it, and it's been really unfair, and I'm sick of it. Mike says, Sean, good seeing you back. We were robbed. Salute, Mike. Great to be back. And yes, we were indeed robbed. It's very unfortunate, very annoying. Julius says, blown call by the officials. Not enough contact for them to call the play. For them to call that and decide the game is, I'd be trying to avoid the F word, but Julius said it, fucking ridiculous. It's ridiculous. They've got to do a better job. There's too many games like this. I agree with everything Jules said. Mega Man, thank you for bringing his exact words in here. I agree with everything he said, too. It's ridiculous, and it's getting out of hand, and something's got to be done about it. They do have to do a better job. He's going to get fined for it, but I don't think, and I said that against the Nets after the Nets game. Like, there's certain ref, performances that you shouldn't get fined if you call that out. There should be more accountability for the refs. You shouldn't protect them for doing a bad job, bro. It doesn't make any sense. If they do a bad job, you should be able to say they did a bad job. Why is it that we can't come out and say the refs did a bad job? That's awful. That's a terrible call to make. You shouldn't make that call. Everybody knows you shouldn't make that call. Everybody from every fan base, everybody from every NBA official, everybody from every NBA league seat, everything. Like, everybody involved in basketball knows you don't make that call. So you know it's robbery. So if he comes out and says it's bullshit and they've got to do better, and you see what's happened to us in the past week or so, I don't understand. Like, he shouldn't get fined for that. He will, but it's just like, you should stop protecting the refs for being bad. Mike corrected the spelling. It's all good, bro. Appreciate you. Elite says, just because a player is bust doesn't mean they are a bad player. Elite, I'm not really sure what you're referring to. Leo said, this better not be about RJ nor Frank. Mega Man says, on a lighter note, I have both an IQ and RJ City jersey coming in soon. Ooh, that's tough. That's tough. I feel like I need a City jersey. I feel like I need a City jersey and a statement jersey. I have the RJ away jersey, so I feel like I probably want like a quickly City and like a Julius statement or something like that. I don't know. I got to look into it, though. I got to make that happen because those jerseys are tough. So, yeah, salute to you, Mega Man. That's dope. Elite says, just making a general statement. Oh, okay, all right. I agree then. Yeah, also me. Orlando says, def need Rose back. Yeah, he's going to help us, like the pace, getting up and down. Just having another guy that can create, another guy that puts pressure on the defense. We didn't have enough of that tonight. We dealt with Philly a lot. They were very good defensively. And RJ and Randall were the only, quick in his time. But we missed the pressure that Rose puts on the defense, and I can't wait for us to get him back. And I think it's definitely going to help us, and we're going to be able to move forward and be even better. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Mega Man says, at least we play the Wizards twice. That should be 2 wins. It should be 2 wins. It needs to be 2 wins. We need both of those, bro. We need both of those. We can't play around with our food. We got to go out there and eat because we were robbed. I need to see us come out hungry and with vengeance. I want blowouts. I want blowouts in those Wizards games. Leo says, not allowing Rose to play is low-key irresponsible by the league. The man has already missed too many games in his career. Like, come on, he's going to retire soon. LOL, JK. Yeah, I'm really not understanding what's going on with his health and safety protocol thing. Like, especially now that he's back with the team. It's like, clearly he's not that dangerous. So, like, yeah, they need to have him on. We need him back. Like, I don't know what's going on. Let's see. Mega Man says, then again, maybe the refs will say Julius needs to change his hairstyle or something and call it no contest. I really don't know what it is, bro. I don't know what it's going to take. The refs have been absolutely horrible, and he shouldn't get fined for that. Maxwell says, mention the starting lineup next game or wait a couple more games. I think Noel had a really good game tonight. Mitch also hurt his ankle, so I'm pretty sure it's still going to be Noel starting. I'm not tripping. I'm looking forward to Mitch getting back in the starting lineup. Hopefully it happens soon, but I mean I'm not really tripping too much. They're probably going to try to ease him back in there. I could tell he played 17 minutes tonight. He started hobbling. That probably scared him a little bit. So. Hopefully that was just a minor tweak when he first hurt his ankle. Hopefully it's not something that ends up on an injury report. But, I mean, everything ends up on an injury report. But, yeah, hopefully he's okay, though, and we don't have to deal with him being out again. And we're able to get him the starting lineup ASAP and get him back out there for 30 minutes a night. You never know with these refs. Exactly, Mega Man. You really never know with these refs. But on that note, guys, it's been great. Glad to be here. It sucks that the refs robbed us like that, and made us have to talk about the refs robbing us instead of having a great game and us being happy and enjoying the performances we had from RJ, Julius, the big moments we had, and the roller coaster game we just played that we didn't even really get to fully enjoy because the refs took it away from us. But yeah, on that note, let's get out of here. You feel me? It's been great. About 47 minutes in. Thank you guys for being here so much. Great to get back into the swing of things. Sorry for the low energy. I'm not sure. I'm not even 100% sure if it's because of the way the game ended or, first day back, and just, I don't know, somewhere in the middle probably. But definitely going to have better energy on Tuesday because I don't like having low energy like this. And, you know, I doubt the refs can do what they did to us again. Like, they already did it again, but I doubt they can do it again, hopefully. Boom, boom. Peace, Sean. You have a good one. Here's to the Knicks not getting screwed by the refs in the future. Yo, we can only hope. Yo, salute, Sean. Glad to see you back. Stay solid. Lit. You already know what it is. Post-game prosperity for sure. We need that dub. We need back-to-back dubs against the Wizards for sure. So let's go get those. Once again, good to have you back. Good to be back, man, for sure. Like, once again, love you guys. Like, for real. Can't say it enough. Really appreciate you guys. That's on behalf of me. That's on behalf of the Knicks wall. You guys, like, your engagement means the world. It keeps us going. It makes it so much fun to do all of this. And, you know, the kind words, all of it, everything you guys do, it's a dream come true, bro. Literally, a dream come true. And I can't even express how literal that is, especially after this recent week. So I'm just so glad to be here. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you. And when I say that, I feel like it doesn't even, like, come across the way that I really mean it. Like, truly. All right. This is the part where we loop it up at the end a little bit, you know, because when I hit end stream, it cuts it off at this time, and I don't want to cut off where I was saying thank you and how much you guys mean, because that was from right here. So, love you. Game prayers on Tuesday, halftime hopefuls, and then right back on YouTube. Tell a friend, subscribe, click like on this if you're watching it, you feel me? But yeah, we're here. All right, that's it. I don't really know what else to say. I feel like we've said everything at this point, so everybody these are not actual gang signs.